everybody. You are now about a quarter through if you're watching this for Chapter 5. I'd like to introduce a little bit about Chapter 5 in this video. Chapter 5 is regarding fats, oils, and lipids. We all know that there's good and bad fats. So this chapter will get into that so that it will help you disseminate between the good and the bad fat. We know that there's 3 classes of lipids that you will learn in this chapter. Also, you'll learn the dietary recommendations for fats. Fat is kind of a lubricant in our body too, so if we cut out all fats, that would not be good. So we have to do everything in moderation, but make sure you get all your essential fatty acids. In the cholesterol category, there's HDL, LDL, and now they're starting to identify VLDL, which is very bad. So trans fatty acids are also in the news and on the shelves of things to avoid when it comes to fatty acids. There are some fat substitutes, but there's been some pretty descriptive studies that show that they may cause heart disease or some other complications, so look out if you're using any of the fat substitutes. Something that you can do this week if you'd like to do a little experiment with the types of fats that you may be eating or feeding your family, just take, like if you're cooking bacon, sausage, hamburger, anything that in a skillet, after it's done cooking and you have the fat, just put it in a glass container of some sort and let it cool. Watch how solid it gets. The most solid it gets, the more saturated fats there are in what you are eating. So beware of that. The homework assignments start on this chapter, Chapter 5. When you go into Mastering Health and Nutrition, you will follow the directions on the instruction sheet that's in your timeline. It looks like, you might not be able to see it from that far away. But anyway, it tells you exactly how to get into your textbook site if you haven't already. We will be doing, every time we do a textbook assignment, it's going to be choosing critical thinking, and there's 2 points of view. So every single chapter that we use for homework, that will be the case. You will, as per instructions, it will come to me via email, and then it will be graded and then added into your grades on Web Study. That's pretty much Chapter 5.